Hi, I'm Roger Hammond. I'm the sports director for Dimension Data for Qhubeka, and I'm just new to the team. I started in December, just finding my way through and starting to do my job properly. Well, the task as a sports director is probably just understanding when the right thing to do which job. So, that job can be talking to the riders, it can be making tactical decisions late on in the race over the radio and having a calm decision when the riders are riding at their limits, or it can simply just be a shoulder to cry on when things haven't gone quite well during the race, or it can be sharing the elation when it's gone supremely well. And I think that's the job. That's how I see the job as a sports director. Really, is just understanding when to do which of those jobs. They're all equally important, but only important at the right time, and they're equally a waste of time if you do them at the wrong time. So the whole thing is trying to build this picture of each rider and how you deal with that rider individually, because they are all individuals at the end of the day, both physically and mentally, and trying to get the best out of a rider is understanding both of those capabilities and understanding how you can use them within the team that you've got. So that's the 8 riders with 8 different personalities and 8 different physical abilities, and working out how to use all of those to the best ends for the team at the end of the day. The actual communication for an event starts a long time out. So, I have an idea of what I think we can achieve. So first of all, the sporting management select a team. Once that team's confirmed, then we can put the jigsaw puzzle together of how we think physically they can perform in that race, and what our strengths, our weaknesses are, and how we would like to dictate the race to go to our best end, really. Then the communication starts with the riders that are involved, is trying to get them to understand what we're trying to achieve in that race, understand what we want to achieve as a team, and then start building them into that jigsaw puzzle and letting them know where they fit into that, and what their vital role will be to create the situation that we want to on race day. The day before race day meeting should just be a confirmation of their role, so they should already know it. But it's a little bit more information about the global day, what everybody's going to be doing, and that takes a little bit of time to digest. So I like to do it the night before the race so the riders can go to bed, sleep on it, and there's that period just before you're going to sleep where there's not much else going on in your mind as a bike rider, just relaxing. And it used to be a real good focus time for me. And then I tried to speak to them as if I would want to be spoken to as a bike rider, and I think that's the best way to do it, really, because at the end of the day it's the bike riders that get the results. So this team exists because those bike riders are there, and we want them to win bike races. And then race day, I try to give them as little information beforehand as possible, just let them build. There's a sort of camaraderie that builds on race day on the bus. This is a great thing about the bus, is having the whole team in the bus. It's a nice, good atmosphere. There's a positive atmosphere because everybody knows what they're doing and they're all confident that they can achieve what they've been asked to do. And then, we're in the team car, and from there it's, a lot is up to the riders. There's nothing worse than having a sport director prattling on in your ear when there's nothing really happening. So it is a fine balance between giving enough information and too much information, because too much information you're actually giving nothing. So my style is only to use the radio when there's danger, or when there's a change of tactics. When there's a change of tactics, I'm more animated in my voice. When it's just giving information about race direction, I try to keep it very calm, very monotone almost, just so that the riders understand the difference between a direction or just a route information and this we need to listen to now, and let's get on with doing this now. There's no hesitation, and then hopefully they wake up when they hear the more animated conversation rather than the monotone. Probably the most important part of the day is actually post-stage. The information gathering, talking to riders post-stage, gives you an insight of what you can expect, what you can believe in for the following day, or the following days in a stage race. Bike riders are very self-motivated. They're very self-critical. So you have to understand whether it's the time to go in and hammer them when they're down, or wait until they pick themselves up and then just go over it in a more analytical way. It's not a science, it's a bit of art, really, just trying to make a decision when to do the right thing at the right time, and that's it, really.
No, but those are expensive ones. And yours, it's look.
You know, trouble is now my lucky sunglasses are these John Lennon things.
They're fantastic.
I have to wear them every day now. My John Lennon ones.
Nice.